And boys, we're back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is taking a look at some of my favorite theme teams in this game. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Which today we're going to be covering 10 theme teams, and if you guys have a favorite theme team that I don't cover, make sure to leave it down below in the comments. Now, we're going to get started at number 10 right here, where I actually really like this theme team. I like the Packers still. I think Packers made the last video as well, but I'm not going to include all players like the all 32 team chems because obviously they can fit every single team, right? This team does have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, not a mobile quarterback. He can play. Like, he's not the worst quarterback in the world if you did want to use him. Like, he obviously is lacking mobility, but he's cool. I think Josh Jacobs or Aaron Jones, they can get the job done. Same thing with Tavon Austin as well. Receivers, a little bit lackluster at this point. I mean, they're not the worst. It's just you're kind of lacking that top end speed. Jimmy Graham, again, kind of lacking top end speed, but I like this team for the defense, okay? In the defense, I mean, Xavier McKinney, very good on theme team. Also, Forrest Gregg is a nice piece, 0 AP ability right there. Let's look at their corners. I mean, if you can get Woodson all the way up, he'd be great with the 1 AP mid zone. Herb Adderley's a top end corner. Then you get Ted Hendricks, and you can also get Julius Peppers. So you boost these two giants right here, and I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Obviously, don't get discounts, but these are two still great cards in my opinion, even without discount abilities. For me, Rasul Douglas would play if you can't get Woodson up. Yeah, I feel like they have a really underrated CB room. You also get Oren Burks right here, one of the best outside linebackers in the game. He's boosted up. You also get Jimmy Graham, middle linebacker, one of the best cards in the game, Ray Nitschke, to get boosted up. Besides that, it's nothing too crazy. Like, obviously, Julius Peppers fits every team. Zadarius Smith isn't bad, and Reggie White, of course, isn't bad either. But yeah, I just really like their CB room. That's why I wanted to cover the Packers. At number 9 right here, another little like kind of weird team. It's gonna be the Colts for me. And the Colts right here, they actually have a quarterback. I mean, Johnny Yu, he doesn't have the best release, but gets one of the best ability stacks in the game. Running back wise, I mean, Marshall Faulk is great. You can use Jonathan Taylor as well. Receivers, Reggie Wayne, one of the best receivers in the game. He's probably my personal number 1. You also can boost Marvin Harrison as well, and then Stokely or Andre Johnson if you want to use them, or you can just use Josh Downs. I don't think you'll see like major difference if you have the token on Josh Downs. Tight end wise, Eric Ebron, probably going to be your option, even though he is a little bit expensive right there. O-line isn't too crazy. I mean, you get Big Q, you're gonna need some hole spots here, but also let's take a look at the defense. Kwity Paye, not really great. DeForest Buckner, love this card right here, one of my favorite items in the game. Anthony McFarland, Booger McFarland, also a beast as well. Love this DT room, and also you get Klecko too, so you get a couple 1 AP double or nothings that you can boost on the team. Like that a ton. Linebackers, I don't love too much at this point. I mean, Jalen Carlisle's isn't the worst. He's not the worst. CB wise, you get Ted Hendricks, you get Vontae Davis and Stephon Gilmore. Cromartie isn't like the worst from a core rating standpoint. So for me, Ted and Cromartie would probably be my slots. Stephon Gilmore on the outside with the 1 AP mid zone. And you probably would want to like find another corner besides Vontae Davis. But again, it's just like kind of like an okay theme team. Nothing too crazy, but getting started right here, I just want to cover some underrated ones. So yeah, still like the Colts. At my number 8 spot right here, we are going to go with the Tampa Bay Bucks. This team's actually really, really good. Quarterback wise, I think you can run Steve Young, Jeff Garcia, or Baker Mayfield. I could understand why you would run any of these cards. I still love Baker. I think he's the best pocket passing quarterback in the game with his release. Jeff Garcia gets one of the best ability stacks. Same thing with Steve Young, but Steve Young is lefty, but he is a little bit more mobile than like, again, I think there's justification for running any one of these quarterbacks. Running back wise, I would probably start Vita Vea. I'm not even kidding. Just he is a big body, runs through people. Can start Warwick Dunn, of course, too. Don't hate that. Mike Allstott, not a bad fullback. Receiver wise, Deshaun Jackson, Jalen McMillan, Julio Jones, Tom Brady, Mike Evans. Great receivers right here. Like, you can really go Jalen McMillan, Tom Brady, Mike Evans, or Julio, and you don't need Deshaun Jackson. Like, you don't. Like, he's still like not bad, but you're not really missing out on a ton of speed. Tight end wise, Gronk, one of the best tight ends, maybe the best tight end in the game. Don't hate that take. You get worse for the offensive line. You get Hansy, who can play. Luke Gadecki can play as well. And then defense side of the ball, John Lynch is one of the best cards in the game, of course. Free safety, you're a little bit weak. Corner wise, you're a little bit weak, but you got Carlton Davis, who is still great on theme team. You get Darrelle Revis, who can play in the slot. You get Tyke Smith, which this card upgrade is actually pretty good. 2 AP mid zone. Those three can play. You also get Gronk or Devin White as outside linebackers. You're probably going to want to start one of them at another linebacker spot because those are actually two really good cards. You can start Gronk or Devin White at middle linebacker. And left outside linebacker, Yaya Diaby, one of the better pass rushers in the game. You also get for the DT room, I mean, Warren Sapp fits every team, but you get Anthony McFarland, Vita Vea. Love those two cards right there. So yeah, I think Bucks team looks great. At number 7 right here, we are going to go with the Atlanta Falcons right here. And something that's kind of funny about like a lot of the teams is you're going to notice it's double Deion's for a lot of them. Like double Deion is pretty special. Offense, I would start Michael Vick. I think he's still one of the best, if not the best quarterback in the game. Running back, you can also start Michael Vick, or you could go Warwick Dunn. Receiver wise, you get to Deion, like I said, going to be a 99 speed receiver. Also, Dontari Poe is a really good card too. Get Calvin Ridley, get Devin Hester. I would go Joe Horn over some of these cards. You can also start Julio or Drake London too, but I definitely start Joe Horn and Deion, of course. You can start either one of these guys. Probably Kyle Pitts, a little bit taller and also cheaper as well. Left tackle, you get Jake Matthews. You get center Alex Mack. You get Chris Lindstrom. And then on the defense side of the ball, of course, you get Justin Simmons. If you have the token, can get the 1 AP mid zone. Jesse Bates as well, not a bad player. CB wise, you get Deion Sanders, one of the best, if not the best corner in the game. Vic Beasley or Bud Dupree as pass rushers, don't hate that. Your middle linebacker room's weak. Matthew Judon with the 1 AP Don, great pass rusher. OCU Manura, Grady Jarrett, I mean, they aren't like the best, but they can get the job done. You also get Dontari Poe DT, again, not the best at this point. And yeah, really like the double Deion's on this team, and also you get Vic. Now coming in my number 6 spot right here, I'm going to have the Washington Commanders, and this team start Marcus Mariota at quarterback, Sean Alexander at running back for me, and receivers, of course, Deion. You can also start Deshaun Jackson. You can start Terry McLaurin. I will say, like, Trent Scott to Trent Williams, I'm walking with you there if you did want to do that. Vernon Davis, great on the theme team. Zach Ertz does get the 1 AP short in if you did want to run that. Left tackle, Trent Williams. You get Allegretti as a left guard, Tyler Biaz as a center, Sam Cosmi as a right guard, Andrew Wiley as a right tackle. Like, getting basically a full offensive line is actually pretty nice for a theme team. Safety wise, you get Jeremy Chin, who isn't the best at this point, but does get the discounted mid zone. Ryan Clark, I probably wouldn't play, would run someone else there. Deion at corner is a beast. You can run Krause and maybe Marshawn Lattimore in the slot if you wanted to. Javonte Jean-Baptiste isn't the worst card in the world. Your middle linebacker room isn't really great, but you do get Sean T, left outside linebacker, who he is a beast. And of course, D-line, besides that, I mean, Montez Sweat's so good at this point, but yeah, really like the offense side of the ball. At number 5 right here, we are going to have the Baltimore Ravens, and the Baltimore Ravens quarterback right here, I would go with RG3. Still think he's debatably the best quarterback in the game. Running back, you get Jamal Lewis, debatably the best running back in the game. Receivers, OBJ, Deion Sanders, both 99 speed on this team. You can also run Deshaun Jackson, or you could go like Devin Hester. Tight end wise, Todd Heap isn't really the best at this point, but left tackle, Ronnie Stanley. You get Matt Burke at center. You get Marshall Yanda at right guard, and you get Willie Anderson at right tackle. Safety wise, I mean, Kyle Hamilton, you probably want to make use of him somewhere. Maybe he's a sub linebacker. Maybe he plays in the slot. I wouldn't recommend him at the top safety spot anymore. Ed Reed, again, it's just, he doesn't get discounts, so it's tough to run that card. Corner-wise, though, you get Deion, one of the best. Marlon Humphrey does get the discounted mid-zone, so 2 really great corners right there. And Wiggins is one of the best from a core rating standpoint, so like Wiggins and like Hamilton, if you could play them in the slot, it's not really too bad. Right outside linebacker, I like Kyle Van Noy. Middle linebacker, you get Roquan, you get Patrick Queen. Not a bad little duo right there. You also get Terrell Suggs and Matthew Judon. 2 great pass rushers right here with their discounts, with the 1 AP edge to Terrell Suggs and the 1 AP Don and Matthew Judon. And then, of course, you get Matabese as well, 1 AP double or nothing DT. So you get 3 1 AP double or nothing cards. And yeah, I just think this team's absolutely loaded. At number 4 right here, I am going to have the Dallas Cowboys, and the Cowboys, you don't really have a great quarterback at this point. Running back, it's kind of like you know, like it's whatever. Like you can start Darren McFadden, that's probably your best option. Fullback, Dontari Poe's good, but you get Deion, you get CeeDee Lamb as your receivers. Love that duo right there. Tight end's a little bit weak. You get Larry Allen, you get Biazdaz, you get some pieces on the offensive line like Forrest Gregg, and then for the defense, I mean, Micah Parsons free safety, kind of like what I was saying about Kyle Hamilton. Probably want to make use of him maybe in the slot, but corner-wise, you get Deion, you get Herb Adderley, 2 of the best corners in the game. You get Stephon Gilmore with the 1 AP mid-zone as well. So love those 3 corners right there. And Eric Kendricks, I don't really think you need on the team. DeMarcus Ware is one of the best pass rushers in the game. And yeah, really besides that, there isn't like a lot of like great cards on the team, but like the cards that are good are all like best at position. And now at number 3 right here, we are going to have the San Francisco 49ers. In this card, you can start Steve Young or Jeff Garcia as your QB. You can see that going either which way. Running back wise, it's not great. It's not, but you probably want a whole spot right here. Wide receivers, we got Deion Sanders with the 99 speed. Braylon Edwards is, I wouldn't pay the 1.3 mil. I would run Deion. I'd run Juwan Jennings. And I mean, you could go Debo, I guess, but I mean, it's probably Braylon Edwards is the best one, but it's just hard to justify that 1.34 mil. Also, you get Vernon Davis or George Kittle as your tight end. Both these cards are really, really good. Trent Williams as your left tackle, Larry Allen, Alex Mack, Huney, I think, can play slightly, and right tackle you're going to want to use a whole spot on. Now, strong safety, you get Jair Brown. It doesn't get discounts, but can make use of them. Ronnie Lott, one of the best cards in the game. Corner-wise, of course, you get Dion. Talked about him a ton. Randy Moss, you can also use in the slot as well. Besides that, I don't love the corner room. You get Oren Burks, who's a beast. You also get some like decent passers like Charles Haley, Chase Young, and DeForest Buckner. Talked about him earlier. He's a beast as well. But yeah, again, some of the top end cards on this team. Now the top two, I feel like these are the two best theme teams undebatably. I'm gonna go Eagles at 2. Like you can flip flop these 1 and 2. I don't hate that, but Eagles are loaded. You can run Jalen Hurts at quarterback. His power out animations are just miserable in my opinion. Running back Saquon's up to 99 speed, but he is 3 mil, so you can run like Vic if you wanted to. Fullback William Perry. I'd probably go if you're not running Saquon, I'd run William Perry. And receivers Devontae Smith 99 speed. AJ Brown's a beast. You also get like Quez Watkins or Julio right here too, or Deshaun Jackson of course. Tight end can be Zach Ertz or Dallas Goedert. I think both of these cards are pretty good. Mailata at left tackle, Dickerson left guard, Cam Jurgens center, Mekhi Becton right guard, and Lane Johnson right tackle. They're not the best, but they can get the job done. Safety wise, Brian Dawkins, one of the best cards in the game. Free safety, I don't love Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I'd probably run Kevin Byard as like a backup with 0 AP pick cards and run a whole spot at the top safety. But corner, you get Cooper DeJean, who's a beast. Slay, I just wouldn't really run. Like I honestly would only run DeJean out this group, maybe Rasul Douglas. Besides that, you get Devin White, Oren Burks. Both these cards are amazing. You also get Jordan Hicks, Nakobe Dean. They're pretty good cards. Zach Bond isn't bad. Nolan Smith is one of the best pass rushers. You get Jalen Carter at DT, and you get Reggie White, Javon Curse. Like this team has just a lot of great players, man. And at my number 1 spot though, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. I will say, like Jalen Hurts, I wouldn't run Patrick Mahomes because his how route animations are terrible. But besides that, I mean, running back wise, Kareem Hunt would be up to 99 speed right now. Christian Okoye is also a beast as well with his discount abilities. DeAndre Hopkins would be 99 speed with the Super Bowl strat item. You also get Worthy, who's 99 speed, and you can rock Joe Horn as well. You can rock Tyreek Hill. You can rock Demarcus Robinson as your wide receiver 3. Really great cards right there. Tight end Travis Kelce is 99 speed right now. So the skill positions are loaded. The O-line is kind of meh. Like you can run Joe Thuney or Alec Reddy right here. Creed Humphrey's good. Will Shields, Trey Smith at this point, I don't feel like they're ideal, but Andrew Wiley, he's a good card. Same thing with Jawan Taylor as well. Now defense, I don't really like Justin Reed's discount, so I wouldn't run him. Free safety is weak, but corner, you get Jalen Watson, one of the best cards in the game. Darrelle Revis can play as well if you did want to use him. And yeah, besides that, I mean, Bolton isn't bad. Tyreek Hill, middle linebacker, isn't bad. Terrell Suggs is a good pass rusher with the 1 AP edge threat. You also do get Chris Jones, best DT in the game probably, and George Karlaftis, best pass rusher in the game probably. Like you can definitely make that debate. But yeah, boys, these have been my 10 favorite theme teams in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if you think I missed any theme team or if you have a favorite theme team that I didn't cover today. But I hope you guys did enjoy the YouTube video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, use these theme teams live, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.